everybody, welcome back. This is eBay Part 2. Okay, so I'm taking it that you already watched eBay Part 1, and one of the things that I said is if you're starting eBay, I want you to list everything as buy it now. Don't do any auctions, okay? What you do is you keep listing 3, 4, 5, 10 things per day and do them all as buy it now with offers, and the offers will come in. Then, once you get a bunch of stuff up, what you do is on Sunday night is you switch a lot of the auctions over to an auction. Now, what I did is I started 65 items on Sunday, okay? I flipped them all, starting at $1 with no reserve, okay? And some of them didn't sell, some of them went crazy. I'll show you here in a second. But just to give you an example, I mean, one item, one set of cufflinks went for way more than I thought. Now, what you're going to learn in this video is we're going to go into my computer room. I am going to pull up what we sold on Sunday and show you how much we sold. Then we need to deal with the shipping, okay? I'm going to show you 2 different ways to ship. One I call the old school way, which is somebody who just has a basic printer. This is how you can do it. I'm going to show you one item, how to do it that way. If you're just getting started on eBay, this is probably the way you're going to do it. And then we're going to go into my garage and I'm going to show you, if you really want to step it up, how to ship. Okay, so let's go in the computer room and take a look. Okay, back at the computer screen, I've opened up my eBay. I am going to go to selling. I wanted to show you. Take a look at these 3 right here. In these 3 days, we had the 15th, 16th, and 17th. We sold 521, 1,500, and almost 1,000. So that's 25, that's almost $3,000 this weekend generated. 3 grand, okay? I mean, multiply that by 52 weeks, that's over $150,000 generated in a year. Now, how long did it take me? Probably to list those 65 items that we sold, that probably took me 4 or 5 hours. I didn't do it all at once. I listed, a few per day. And like I said, on Sunday, I did 65 items, started them all at $1, did them 1 minute apart, started the auctions around 5:45 p.m. and they all ended around 6:45 p.m. They lasted for 7 days and they went nuts. We can take a look, jump over here to the orders that are awaiting shipment. These are all the people that have paid. If you notice right here, look at that. How much was generated? $3,062, And you can see these are all the items right here that we need to ship. And like I said before, what I'm going to do, we're going to do one of them the old school way, and then we're going to do one of them the way that I do it out in my garage. Now, I want you to start by just doing it the old school way, which is you just have to have a printer. You have to be in the eBay system, and you just have to have a printer to print out the label to put onto the package. So what I'm going to do now is I was thinking about showing you on here, but I don't want all these people's names and addresses to be up, in my YouTube video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strap the GoPro to my head, and you're just going to walk back and forth with me, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, the main thing, the first item that I grabbed that we're going to do the old school way was some cufflinks. Let's see, where are the cufflinks? The cufflinks were right here. They sold for $33.50 plus the shipping. We collected a total of $43, so we made the profit on the shipping, and I'm going to show you how to do this. What you're going to do is you're going to click Purchase Shipping label right there, and let's go strap on the GoPro on my head. Got the GoPro making sure it's recording. Got the GoPro back on my head, and this is the only way I can show you, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna ship an item I call the old school way. We're just gonna go on eBay. First we're gonna go package it up. I mean, you're just walking around with me. Let's do this, come on. So I grabbed an item, one of the first items, which is these cufflinks right here. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this little bubble bag, put the cufflinks in it like that. I got the little piece of paper, the thank you for your purchase, little insert, put that right inside. You always wanna make sure that everything is safe. You never want any returns due to bad packaging. Then I use these bubble envelopes. These are awesome. Turn my scale on. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna flip this right in half like so. Okay, there's the first item all packaged up. We're gonna get a weight on that. This is 1.9 ounces. So 2 ounces, you always round up. Now we're gonna go right into the computer. Right to the computer, and we are going to go to eBay, go to selling, go to orders, awaiting shipment. We got a lot of orders awaiting shipment, but I'm just doing one for you the old school way. Let's find those. Find those cufflinks, purchase shipping label. It's going to bring you into the eBay system right here. And we are going to go 2 ounces. This is going to be first class USPS. When you type in the ounces and it's 16 ounces or below, you don't have to do any dimensions. Just click outside the box. It'll do a calculation. It is not allowed to go media mail. Don't ever try and cheat. Media mail is only for books or like recorded CDs. So we want to go USPS first class. You can see right there it's $4.26. We want to purchase the shipping label. The shipping label will come up and it is ready to print. Now, right here, I want scale to default. Yeah, I don't want it full page. And we print the shipping label. That's it. Then you would go back to orders and do your next one. Now, the label's printing out on my printer over here. There we have it. Again, this is the old school way. If you don't have a printer like I'm going to show you in my garage here in a little bit, but this is the old school way you do it. Oh, of course, I forgot the package. All right, I've got the package. And again, you can get really, really efficient at this, even just using your printer, but you have to have a printer. You cannot do eBay without a printer. It's nearly impossible. They say you can and drop it off with a QR code. No, thank you. And again, this is the old school way. You just tape the label on it like this. Make sure that it's nice and clear, not folded around the edges or anything like that. And this one is ready for the post office to pick up. They come by, you can give it to your mail carrier or just take it to the post office and drop it in a mailbox. That's it. So that's the old school way. Now we're going to move out to my garage and I'm going to show you the efficient way that I do it. But again, you can start this way. There's Benjamin. Benjamin, what are you doing? Let me show you how to do it when you really get ramped up. Okay, so we're out in my garage. This is the way that I ship items fast and efficiently. I'm holding the GoPro. I don't have it strapped to my head yet, of course. So what I have here is I have my Microsoft Surface laptop right here, and then right here is the key. It's a thermal printer. You see that right there? It is a Zebra ZP450, okay? This never needs ink. It's got the... See here, I'm going to open this for you. Open it right there. These rolls of 4x6 labels right there. It never needs ink. It just uses heat to print. It's hooked to my laptop right here. You can print the labels directly to it. What I've done is I've cleared this table right here. I've got my scale. Got my scale right here ready to go. I have my packaging. You can see up there on the shelves. Those are all my packaging and stuff right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bore you running around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to gather the items that I'm going to ship. I'm going to lay them all out right here, and Then I'm going to strap this to my head and we're going to go for it. Okay, I was going to put the GoPro on my head, but I figured, you know, my wife's going to help. She's gonna move the camera around and follow me while I did this. So what I did is I have, you know, 65 different items to ship. So what I did is to prepare, I just put out 10 items right here, and I already got the packaging for us, so you don't have to see me running around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the computer, we look up the item, package it up, weigh it, and print the label. I'm going to show you how you do this efficiently. And again, the Zebra 450 printer is the key to this whole thing, this thermal imaging printer. So here we go. I'm just going to attack the first item. First item is going to be this Nintendo game right here. Now, when you're packaging items, you want to make sure that you package them. Old UPS driver told me a trick a long time ago, and he said that make sure that you can drop the box from any angle over your head onto the floor and everything will survive. I've been using that reference for years, so nothing gets damaged in shipping. Now, there's all kinds of different boxes. I'm going to explain why we're using the different boxes that we do. This one, the first one, I know it's going to be first class. I got my scale right here. Here's the box I chose. And it doesn't matter if it's a used box or not, because we're going to put the label right over this. So we package that up. I'm going to put the insert inside the box. I save a lot of packing, you know, when packages come in down at my store. So I have access to peanuts. I love packing peanuts. They make everything really safe. So, grab my tape gun. Got to have a tape gun if you're doing this. I like the 3-inch tape. Always tape it up really good. And it's nice with a 3-inch tape. You don't have to spare it because it goes on thick and it makes the package super solid. So now we're going to weigh it. 7.1 ounce. We're going to round that up to 8 ounces. I'm going to that item. Come on over here, Sasha. So right here on the thing here, I'm going to type in 8 ounces. Don't get in my way. Okay, 8 ounces. And when you go first class shipping, you don't need to put any dimensions because it's below the 16 ounces. And 8 ounces is $4.55. This item here is $500 game, so I'm going to require a signature at the door. I don't want this just set on the doorstep. So it's $3.10 more to require signature. Purchase shipping label. Now we're inside the eBay system, so this saves us between 20 and 70%. So it pulls up the label right there. I click print. Label prints out. Of course, the one label, and I get started, and look at this. The label, you know, they ran out. So you always want to make sure you have extra 4x6 thermal labels. So I'm going to get this reloaded up. Okay, so I reloaded the printer with the labels. What's great about eBay is you can go back and reprint labels. So I'm going to jump back to the labels and reprint that person's label because that one's screwed up. Shipping labels, it shows all your shipping labels that you've done in the past, and you can go to them and pick another one to reprint, or you can pick another one and buy another label if you need to. So actions, reprint label, pulls it right up, hit print. Printing the label. There we go. Put it on the package. Isn't that amazing? All right, and we can throw the package down because we know that it's safe. On to the next item. What we're going to do is we jump over here to look at the list of all of our items, and the next one is a Boss amplifier. Okay, this is a broken Boss amplifier right here. I like to use this Costco shrink wrap stuff right here. Gives the stuff kind of a professional look. You know, everybody likes to see things wrapped nice, so I use this Costco saran wrap. Just like that. This one here, I have chosen a regional rate A. box. Now this one here, I am going to wrap in some bubble wrap. Got my roll of bubble wrap right here. Again, you can buy all this packing stuff on eBay. You want everything so it does not bounce around, okay, in the box. Slide it in there. Put the insert in. Try not to use used packaging and stuff like that. It looks like crap. Also, I don't rely just on this sticky stuff. I tape it just to be safe. Now, you don't need to weigh this one because it is what is called carrier packaging. So I'm heading on over here, clicking on the amplifier. On the eBay website, you click carrier packaging. You select USPS Regional Rate A, $12.73. Printing the label. Done. Go back to orders. Take a look at the next one. Stick this on the box. You see how this process goes. Next one, we have a set of Focal crossovers right there. Those sold like that. Now these are really solid, so these can go directly in to a padded flat rate envelope, just like that. I'm going to insert the, you know what, I'm not comfortable with that. Just to be safe, I'm going to wrap a little bubble wrap around them just to be super safe. You don't want any returns due to damage, okay? Now that's good right there. Put the insert in. Again, when it's carrier packaging like this, you don't have to weigh it. It's just going to pop up as the padded flat rate envelope. Head over here. Carrier packaging. Padded flat rate envelope, $8.30 to ship. We charged $13, so we made a little bit on the packaging like we always do, because our time's worth something, so, you know, it's okay. Print. Back to orders for the next one. All right. On to the next. This little game right here. We got the Tandy LCD Game Watch. I'm going to wrap it in the saran wrap. Then I want to use on this one a padded envelope. I already know that this is going to be like 4 or 5 ounces, so this will be like, this is going to be first class. Fire up the scale. .6, we rounded up to 3. Print shipping label, 3 ounces. Click outside the box to have it all refresh. USPS first class, $4.12. Print label. You see how this works? You just do it over and over and over. It's real efficient, and with this little thermal printer, I'll tell you, saves so much time. But to get started, don't let this stop you. You don't have to have this, okay? You can do the old school way. You just have to have a printer to be able to put these labels on. That one's done. On to the next. All right, this one here is a Sega game system that I sold. This one here I'm going to go into, it's over 16 ounces, so we're going right to the priority. I'm going to use a regional A on this one. one I'm putting in here. Put my little flyer in, and then we're going to go peanuts to fill in all the voids. You want it so it's nice and firm, not overpacked, but just firm so it doesn't bounce around. All right, Regional A. All right, we charged $18 for shipping. This one is going to cost us $13.91. So we made $4 profit on shipping. I hope this makes sense. The only slow part is waiting for the computer to catch up. Label done. Print. Back to orders for the next one. Put the label on. Next. All right, little Nintendo game. I'm going to wrap this in the plastic. I hope you're seeing how this works. Fast, efficient, focused. Little box right here. Put my insert in. A couple of peanuts to take up the void. Look at that nice little package. See how much it weighs? Let's tape it. 11.4 ounces, round up to 12. Purchase shipping label. Type in 12 ounces. Click outside of the window to get it to refresh. First class is $5.23. You see how much you save? You could never get this deal going to the post office. You have to be in the eBay system to save money on shipping. And look how fast we just box that up. Labels printing. Done. So, I'm going to continue doing all 65 items like this. When you have it efficient like this, it makes it really easy. And like I said, the Zebra ZP450 thermal printer makes it a dream when it comes to shipping. Now again, don't let this be a barrier, to starting eBay. I told you in part one, just start listing stuff. Get something up there. You've got to start. Don't put all kinds of barriers into getting this going. There's nothing to it. Like I said, you can use a printer, use another printer and cut it out like I showed you the old school way. So I'm gonna get this all finished and I'll be right back. Okay, I got it all done. It is the next day. I didn't have time yesterday to wrap up this video, but I got everything done. We shipped all the items. What was really cool is one guy ordered 27 items, so I was able to put all 27 items into one box. After we got all done, I took all the stuff, dropped it off at the post office. All those people are gonna be getting their stuff today, tomorrow, or the next day. So, the main reason that I made this video is people ask me all the time, Blaine, how do you do eBay? How do you do eBay? Again, I'm going to say it again. Just start. Just start putting something up today. 1 item, 2 items, 3 items, 5 items, 10 items a day. This can be, they call it a side hustle. This doesn't have to be your main gig, or it can be. You can make this as big as you want or as little as you want. You just have to be consistent. That's the main thing with eBay. You can't just list 20 or 30 items in one day and then just sit back. I mean, you'll get burnt out and you don't really gain a following. So when you list an item, like 1, 2, or 3 items a day, that's listed on that day, right? So in the search engine, people that day will see it. Well, on the next day, that stuff goes down a day or two and people don't see it. That's why it's so important to continually list every day, because the rotation is 30 days. So if you listed, say, 3 items per day for 30 days, say something didn't sell and it went all the way to the 30 days, eBay automatically relists it. So if you did 3 items every day for 30 days, that means you're going to have items up in front of people every single day. And when they look at your one item, then they go to your other items and they kind of feed off each other. Does that make sense why you need to be consistent? You don't just want to list 50 or 100 items in one day. That'll all be on the front page, all listed, and then after day 2, day 3, day 4, day 12, nobody's going to see it. It's a lot better to put up just a little each day and be consistent. I hope this motivates you to get you going. In this little video, just on those auctions, it generated over $3,000. So it took the time to list them and then the time to package them. I'm saying probably a total of 6 to 7 hours total to do all that. Again, this can be a side hustle or your main gig, but I just want you to get started. Find some stuff around your house, get it listed today. I hope this helps. Also in the comment section, you can put questions down there. I'm glad to answer them. Also, you can go on Google if you have any questions in regards to eBay, on YouTube, anything specific that you're having trouble with. That, of course, I didn't cover all the intricacies of eBay. I just want you to get started. Have a great day.